We have a question from Ken. And Ken tells us, I'm 49 with a goal of increasing strength and, of course, fat loss. That's not a bad combination. I've made a lot of progress on easy strength over the last 40 or so workouts, but I'm a bit shy of my goal of body weight bench press and 1.5 times body weight deadlift. Should I continue with easy strength past the 40 workouts or continue until I reach the strength goals? That's a tough question. I have had people do the 40-day program twice in a row. And if you were an elite athlete, that's something I probably would tell you to do. Since you want your deadlift and your bench press to go up, it might be an idea on this next go round to go to a different deadlift variation. You can look up the term Jefferson or straddle deadlift. Now, if you do that, you would do a set of 5 with maybe your left leg forward and a set of 5 with your right leg forward, and do something like a military press. So the variations are the same, but just a little different, and you could do that for another 40 days. One small thing on your fat loss, fat loss is not going to be happening in the weight room. Now, the weight room is going to give you a wonderful hormonal cascade, which is going to help you with fat loss. But remember, fat loss happens in the kitchen. So I would really look, you've got to do some kind of caloric measurements or move yourself into a system like, boy, I tell you one thing, you're 49. At your age, a lot of men have great success with a diet that's called pescatarian. It's where fish becomes your protein source. I guess obviously you can eat anything you want, but try to sub out your evening meal or maybe your lunch and dinner or whatever, however you work it out, to being a fish-based meal or a seafood-based meal, if you can eat that. And so lots of fish, lots of vegetables. If you go online, you can type in Nordic, Nordid, Nordic diet, and get some great information there too. For men in their 40s and 50s, it really can be a game changer. A buddy of mine got off all of his meds and lost a lot of you can clearly see in his face he's healthier. The redness is gone. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but sometimes when people are inflamed, they get like bright red here. That's all gone. His face is clearly thinner. He doesn't wear bulky sweaters as often, and it's all because he went to pescatarian. If that fits with your lifestyle and your ability to digest, you might want to consider that. Also, when do I move on to a new program considering your goals? Let's try another round of easy strength with the barbell and the Jefferson deadlift or another deadlift variation, whatever works for you. And then after that, go find something else. If you go to Dan John University, just plug in the park bench generator and just see if that's enough for you, okay? And don't forget, fat loss happens in the kitchen. Fat loss happens in the kitchen.